The other day, a new client asked me how geopolitical risk affects the midstream sector. Conflict in any of the world's trouble spots is usually negative for stocks, but the energy sector is different because often energy supplies are at risk. The market's reaction to the huge Hamas terrorist attack on Israel is a case in point. There's a risk that the conflict will broaden, and so much of the world's oil comes to the Middle East that markets have to consider the risk of a supply disruption, or at least that the recent rapprochement between the US and Iran will stall, meaning that Iranian supplies expected on the world market early next year may now not appear. Russia's invasion of Ukraine also boosted the energy sector, both because of fears that Russian crude would be embargoed, but also because Europe's reliance on Russian natural gas turned out to be such a dumb idea. The way to think about energy is as a sector that is uncorrelated with the rest of your portfolio at times of geopolitical uncertainty like now. We believe midstream energy infrastructure is especially useful. It's all based in North America, so well out of harm's way. The 6 to 7% yields are very attractive. America is energy independent, so well positioned to be an energy supplier to our friends and allies around the world. We think every investor should have an allocation to pipelines, not just for the yield, but to protect the rest of your portfolio. It's one of the very few sectors that can offer a safe haven in an uncertain world. Stocks are vulnerable to rising rates. A company like Enbridge yields over 8%, holding a little less S&P exposure while earning 8% from North American energy assets seems to us like an attractive proposition. Even when events calm down, you've got growing cash flows, ample dividend coverage, buybacks, declining leverage, and still well-contained spending on growth projects. Climate extremists have made it almost impossible to build a new pipeline in America. This is good for the sector. Hug a climate protester. Drive them to their next protest. Exxon just committed almost $60 billion to traditional energy production by buying Pioneer. ONEOK has just acquired Magellan Midstream. Energy Transfer will soon close on their purchase of Crestwood. M&A activity like this shows that management teams are no longer scared of owning stranded assets. They want to own cheap assets. The world will need more of every kind of energy in the years ahead. US energy, including midstream infrastructure, is well positioned to meet that need. If you're interested in learning more about the energy sector and interest rates, then don't forget to subscribe and follow us on LinkedIn and Twitter. Our handles are in the description box below. To find out more about what we're thinking, you can sign up for our twice-weekly blog at sl-advisors.com. We always love to hear from you, so if you have any comments or blog ideas, please leave them down below. I'm Simon Lack. Thank you for watching this video.